It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point guard position.
How about the outstanding concentration from the veteran? Kemba Walker so adept at staying in control through these finishes.
Now here's Dragic. Robinson for three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Tice. Back to Walker. Brown outside. And he hits the jump shot.
Well, we've known for a long time Kemba Walker is gifted on the offensive end, and it's not just about his scoring. Look at that on the assist.
Now, here is Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. Four on the clock. There's Dragic with the three. And the Heat, another three.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Walker. And another shot. Tice kicks to Walker. Good work defensively by Crowder.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Robinson against Brown. Left side, Butler. Fades away. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
We know this. Jimmy Butler is an accomplished mid-range shooter, and he's got a tremendous stroke.
And a wide open look for Walker. Knocks down the three ball. Walker's got five.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Butler. He dishes it to Crowder. Over Hayward. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
Dragic against Walker. Pass to Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Miami. This one for three, and the Heat, another three.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Walker against Dragic. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Celtics good for two. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, And I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Smart. Kicks to Williams. Back to Smart. That shot off the mark. Hill with some nice D. Here's Hero. Over Smart. And it's Miami with another.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Smart passes to Tice, and the basket is good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the game here. That's good from Tice. 1:52 left to play in the first.
And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
Two shot.
And the first one drops.
Well, the veteran leadership, the unselfish attitude, and the versatility of Andre Iguodala, to me, this guy is excellent at whatever is asked of him.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Wanamaker powered down with both hands.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Hero. Good on the three-point shot. Hero's got 8 points.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Brown, good.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
The Heat trail by 3. Here's Hero. 8 points for him. Williams comes with a double team. Hill has the open look, and the Heat another 3.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found him.
Now here's Williams. The pass to Smart. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Andre Iguodala.
This is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Passes it to Olynyk. From past the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Celtics out in front. They lead by a bucket. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Myers Leonard is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Hero in at the one spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Smart. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for Boston. Here's Hero. And Jones has it in the corner. Trying his luck from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wanamaker the pass to Poirier. Feeds it to Smart. Robinson with the block. Uncovered. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Hero's got 10. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Smart. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. A shot by Hayward, wide open. That 3 off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
To the paint. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Hayward can hit. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Trailing by 2, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, I'll tell you this, Jimmy Butler has got some power in his finishing ability. That's pretty.
Crowder against Walker. Pass to Tatum. Over Butler. And it's good off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 5.
With good defense on you, you've got to stay locked to the rim. Jason Tatum does just that.
Butler against Hayward. And Butler, here we go. And that one drops. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Heat. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Shot's good by Walker.
I think creativity was gifted in Walker's DNA, one of the more capable finishers in the league, especially at his size.
Now, here is Robinson. Butler deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Dragic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Good.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum
working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Now here's Dragic. No good on that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Hayward goes in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
You know, of late, Gordon Hayward has now started to play the game with an edge, and I love his ability to get to the bucket and make the defense foul him.
And some changes here for the Heat. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And it's Iguodala in for Duncan Robinson. The Heat trail by 6. Dragic the pass to Butler. Hill trying to break free. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
There's a level of aggressiveness and assertiveness from Kemba Walker right now. He's putting the defender in a bind. Nothing you can do but foul him.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Kemba Walker hits them both.
You know, I've always had such great admiration for Kemba Walker and his work habits and his basketball skill. But there's also this infectious joy he plays with that makes him one of my favorite players.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Hill.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Pass to Tice. Hayward on the wing, defended by Butler. Clock at 6. Shots good by Walker.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Iguodala kicks to Dragic. Here's Adebayo, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Heat have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Daniel Tice, and Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And Wanamaker gets it to go.
Well, teammates love to play with Kemba Walker. His willingness to facilitate and get their offense humming is special.
To the inside, Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Miami, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Adebayo. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Hill. And so he hits both. Celtics leading by 4. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. "50 seconds left in the first half. And that one, good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Hero. 10 points for him. Good D by Williams. Austin's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jaylen Brown taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Bam Adebayo. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. And the pass to Olynyk. And here's Iguodala outside. Drills it from outside.
Well, Iguodala gets himself squared up before shooting. You can't give him that kind of space.
Iguodala against Walker. Over Iguodala. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Walker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Celtics lead by 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. We saw Kemba Walker lighting it up in the first half. He had 21 points, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
Well, their offense is depending on getting points in the paint, and they're getting those points. They're creating mismatches and being very aggressive when they get the one they want.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty clear. There needs to be a lot better communication. Guys are playing defense on an island a lot of times, and that's getting them burned.
And that'll do it for our halftime reports.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Walker. Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
This guy a sensational shooter. It doesn't take a lot of separation for Jason Tatum to put it in the basket.
Dragic finds Butler. And it's Dragic off the drive. No good, shot missing. Hayward with some nice D.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And a minute played as the second half gets going.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7", with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
Now, here is Robinson. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
They get a hand on it. Brown. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole. We all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Good on the shot. Dragic has got 7 points in the game.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Smart passes to Poirier. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Crowder, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter. Dragic the pass to Butler. It's Dragic with the drive. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, this is why Butler has become a real threat on the offensive end. Yes, he's a great scorer, but he is equally capable and adept at finding the open guy.
Now here's Tatum. 10 points for him. From outside, off the mark. Up top, Adebayo, guarded by Smart. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 7.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Leonard.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
For Miami, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And that one falls for Iguodala. And the Heat making a change here. Jones is checked in. And Iguodala drops them both. Celtics leading by 5. Wanamaker the pass to Williams. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Passes it to Jones. There's the triple. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Jones. Iguodala's got 9.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Outside Williams. Over Leonard. Here's Smart. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. A 2-point game. Dishes to Iguodala. For the lead. And the Heat, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Wanamaker. He's covered by Leonard. And Adebayo sends it back. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Hero. Williams with the block. Outside Tatum. Pass to Wanamaker. Tatum deciding where to go with it. They need this one, and it's good on the way in. He's got 12.
The solid mechanics of Jason Tatum on display. How about the balance in a difficult finish?
Here's Hero. 13 points in the game. Takes the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Heat out front. They lead by a bucket. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Now, here's Tatum. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Heat, Myers Leonard is out there with Olynyk. Then it's Jones. Then it's Robinson. And it's Hero in the point guard. Tatum no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Jones. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Wanamaker, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. A different look for Miami. Crowder comes in for Myers Leonard. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Derek Jones. And a change for the Celtics. Hayward's checked in. Tatum passes to Tice. Poked loose. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hero. And it's Miami with another.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Now here's Walker. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Butler from the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good. Hayward against Robinson. Yes, that goes in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Robinson. Hayward against Butler. Over Tice. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well, plenty of firepower in Jimmy Butler's game. His jump shot, just one of the ways he can hurt you.
Walker the pass to Tice. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Hayward gets it to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Launches a 3. Butler missing again.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Walker the pass to Wanamaker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Shooting for Boston, Brad Wanamaker. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Good on both. The Heat trail by 4. Outside Robinson. Outside Crowder. Good ball movement here by Miami. That one goes in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Tatum. The shot's good.
This is one of Tatum's main strengths. He is a polished shooter who likes working in the mid-range.
Outside Butler. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Back to Dragic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Now the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. And that one misses. The Heat trail by 6. Dragic the pass to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
Passes it to Hayward. Brown the pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Now here's Butler. Top of the key, Dragic. There's the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Heroes checked in for the Heat. Second one is good, putting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 4. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He said he just wants them to play faster. He feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Here's Walker following the basket by Bam Adebayo. And he gets it to go. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
Kemba Walker loves the big moment. He never shies away. Beautifully done.
Butler against Hayward. Butler attacking. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
You know, I think, guys, in addition to becoming an elite two-way player, what I love about Jimmy Butler is the passion he plays with.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Now here's Walker. Here's Tice. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the shot's good from Crowder.
These are the moments where Crowder has earned the trust and equity with his teammates. That's a big-time delivery.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Here's Tatum. Count it!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Butler. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. It's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. Huge bucket.
I think the roof's about to come off this place.
Now a timeout called by Boston. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Here's Walker. The putback. The shot comes out. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Hero. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Tatum dishes to Walker. On its way from Hayward for 2. Got it!
Timeout, timeout.
Exactly what you want from the talented Hayward, the kind of poise that makes him a big shot maker.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 2. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Outside Dragic to take the lead. It doesn't go for him. And here's Walker. And so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
But they'll get another chance. Here's Hero. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Boston. Gordon Hayward. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, and this 6'8" forward from Indiana is impressive. Gordon Hayward is so intense, plays so hard on both ends. And I'll say this to you, his athleticism catches you off guard. Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.